What's going on, everybody? This is JoCo from Hustletown Gamers. Welcome back to the channel. These last few days, I've been doing a little retro shopping and made some nice pickups, and I wanted to share what I got for the collection. Now, I haven't got to the point where I want to take you guys along with me to do these pickups because, you know, I'm still weary about recording in public and people are kind of off about being on camera and stuff like that. But one day I will work up the courage to do that, and maybe I'll call beforehand and let the places know that I'll be doing a video, and hopefully they'll be cool with it. If not, you know, I'll just kind of track it throughout the day and record a couple of things. So, enough about that. Let's get into the pickups. Here are what I picked up these last few days. Alright, so let's dig into the games. Now, I'm not going to show gameplay or anything. Maybe gameplay will come afterwards in another video of some of the things I picked up. But right now, I'm just going to kind of go over what I picked up and why I picked it up. Not only just because I need it for the collection, but maybe it's something that I never got to play back in the day. So let's start with N64 games. First one up is Blast Corps. Now, Blast Corps is one of those games I don't know too much about. I did see gameplay back in the day when it was first released, but it was something that never really interested me as a kid. I think the premise of the game is that you have to destroy buildings, and like you're a robot and you have to destroy buildings and stuff like that in a time limit. That's something that I would probably be interested in playing now for some reason. I don't know why it didn't interest me as a kid, because blowing shit up is interesting to a kid, but for some reason it just didn't appeal to me back in the day. So but yeah, I finally picked it up for a pretty good price, and there we go. So Blast Corps. Next one is actually something I did play back in the day, but I don't have it anymore, so I picked it up again and actually had the hardware that you could use with this game that made it a little bit more enjoyable, but it's still a great game nonetheless. That would be Cruis'n USA. So I did have the steering wheel and the pedals back in the day, and which made it a little bit more enjoyable than just using a regular controller. But regardless, I mean, you still have a good time playing it. I really love the way it looks, the way it plays is very smooth, and it just brings back a lot of memories, especially playing the arcade version of that. And I'm glad that they brought it home to the N64 so you can enjoy it in the comfort of your own home. So, going on to the next one. So I got one Dreamcast game. Dreamcast games over here in Houston are hard to come by. I have to go on like OfferUp and stuff like that to find stuff. But this local shop has Gunbird 2, which is a rare game. And it's pretty pricey. And man, one day I'm actually going to pick it up from them. But it wasn't today. But what I did pick up was Fighting Force 2 for the Dreamcast. Now, Fighting Force, if I remember correctly, I could be wrong. Again, it was one of those games that I didn't really play, but I heard about. If I'm not mistaken, it is a beat 'em up. I didn't do any prior research to this because, one, I'm not going to be a fake person and be like, hey, I know everything about games. Sometimes I don't. So, but I picked it up because I haven't bought a Dreamcast game in a while, so I picked it up, and hopefully it'll be a good game. If not, then it'll be in one of my episodes of Does It Really Suck? We'll find out. Alright, next on the list, going on to PS2. I think there's a few PS2 games in here, but we're not going to go in any particular order. Red Faction. Now, Red Faction, the only reason I picked this up is because I remember playing it with a friend back in the day. And one thing that struck me as really cool is that there was destroyable environments. Like if you shot a missile at somewhere, that piece of the building or wherever you are would be gone. And you can use that tactic to kind of like outsmart your enemies in a way. Like you can shoot the ground and then go to the next level of the stage, you know, stuff like that. I thought it was pretty interesting. So I picked it up because I don't have it in my collection, and yeah, I hope to play it a little bit more than I did back in the day. So this next game I picked up because of one side of the disc. It is one of those dual discs for the Xbox that has 2 games on it. The game I picked it up for was Jet Set Radio Future, which is a skating game and it has a really awesome soundtrack on it. I really enjoyed this game. Just the art style that it has, that really graphic novel-y kind of art style, really suits the game. That, like I said, the soundtrack is just amazing and it's great gameplay. So I was really excited whenever I found this game. And of course it does come with a racing game, Sega GT 2002, which I'll play. Yeah, I mean, I have it, why not? So, but I'm really excited that I found it. Absolutely. So definitely gonna either stream that or just play it on my own, you know, whatever. So, all right, next one, of course, is a popular. I'm not gonna really dig into this one because, one, you're probably asking yourself, why don't I have this in my collection yet? And 2, I have played it, don't worry, but for some reason I can't find it. So I bought it. Halo 2. You don't even need to go into how legendary the Halo series is. So I want to play the campaign again. I did get the limited collector's edition box and everything like that, which looks cool in the collection. So decided to grab that. Halo 2. All right, next one up is Fable. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the role-playing games, like the standard normal RPGs. But I heard Fable was really good, and it's like one of those games where the decisions you make affect your gameplay or how your journey goes throughout the game. I'm actually really interested in that because I did play Until Dawn, like the newer ones, and they did the same exact thing. But apparently this one is very good too. So I went ahead and picked it up, and hopefully to play it and kind of maybe do a review or something like that on there. But I'm really excited that I picked this one up, and it's gonna be a good addition to my collection. All right, next one on the list, PlayStation 2, Destroy All Humans. Now I heard excellent things about this game and how it's really fun. You're basically an alien destroying humans. So this is one of those games I never got around to playing when it first came out. So saw it for cheap at a game shop and bought it. So I'm gonna play it and see how it goes. But Destroy All Humans for PlayStation 2. Now this one I'm really excited about. I'm really excited about how cheap I found it. I heard nothing but great things about it, and it won a bunch of awards when it came out. That would be Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, or KOTOR if you want to call it, as the gamers call it, KOTOR. I'm really excited to play this one. This is a game that I heard a lot about when it came out. Again, man, so one thing you got to know about me back in the day, I'm very picky about what I played. I was very into music rhythm games. If it wasn't a music rhythm game, I was like, get it out of my face. I'm not really. I played Gears of War and all that stuff with some friends, of course, Call of Duties. But this game, I'm really excited to play and see what all the hype was about, because I'm interested in games with a nice storyline, and I love Star Wars. So can't wait to dig into this one. All right, next on the list, for the original Xbox, I got Ninja Gaiden. Everybody remembers Ninja Gaiden from the NES. It was a really tough game, and this is no exception. I watched a friend of mine beat this game, not in its entirety in one day, because I would be there for a long time. But I did watch some gameplay of this, and man, it looks really nice. The graphics for this game for the original Xbox were out of this world, man. I thought, man, this is as good as it gets. I was wrong, but still, man, they still hold up to this day. But I'm really looking forward to playing this one, just like all these games. I might say that a lot this video, because I am really looking forward to playing all these games. And but yeah, Ninja Gaiden, glad to have it in my collection. let's move on. Actually, let me make some room here. I'm kind of running out of space. All right, guys, I'll get you in your place later. All right, got a few more. So let's take a look. Now, I'm not gonna lie, these are something I picked up because of influence from another YouTube channel. I watched a hidden gems, or not a hidden gem. I watched a video of arcade classics being ported to consoles, and this game came up, and it looked cool, and it got pretty good reviews from that YouTuber. So I decided to pick them up because one, they were having a sale at the store, and two, I would like to have in my collection because why not? So that'll be Spy Hunter 1 and 2 for the Xbox. Again, one of those games that I remember playing at the arcade, and I'm glad they were able to do like a remake or a remodel of it and port it to the Xbox. I haven't played these, but the gameplay that I did see, they kind of took the mechanics from the first game in the arcade and brought it here, but of course with better graphics, better gameplay. I heard the second one is a lot better than the first one, but we shall see. And but yeah, these are something that I just noticed something. It comes with the original arcade game. Oh geez, didn't even read that when I picked it up, so bonus. All right, next one, SOCOM Navy SEALs. I don't really have much to say about SOCOM except for I played it maybe 2 or 3 times. Now, the reason why I didn't play it is because, again, something that didn't interest me. But I did play it online a couple of times because I did go to my friend's house and he played and I played it a little bit. I had fun playing it, but I didn't have broadband at the time, and you needed broadband to run this game. I had dial-up, so I didn't have broadband. But I have it now. I could just play single player, of course, because the servers are not up anymore. But I'm glad to have it. This is a classic game. It was really good for the PS2, and the graphics are actually really good in this game. So, SOCOM Navy SEALs. All right, so next one is Need for Speed Most Wanted. Now, I've been itching for a racing game or just a car game in general. I actually have this one already, but the disc is scratched. And it's actually a really deep scratch, so there's no coming back from it. So I'm just really excited to play it now. Hopefully this one is not scratched. I didn't even check. Hold up. Okay. Yeah. It looks fine. It looks better than the other one, I'll tell you that. But I'm really excited to get a racing game going because it's not really my jam, but I want it to be my jam. You ever have that itch to play something that you don't normally play? Well, racing games are definitely on that itch right now. So, looking forward to playing that one. All right, so this one, again, I'm not going to dig into it because it's a classic game. Kind of revolutionized the FPS genre. And, yeah, just something I need in my collection. Halo Combat Evolved. Nothing but good things to say about this game. I remember playing it. I just don't have it anymore for some reason again. And happy to have it back in my collection. And it gives me, I love red versus blue. So it's good to have the game that had red versus blue, going, because if you don't enjoy red versus blue and you're a fan of video games, I mean, no judgment or anything like that, but it's just really funny. It's made, but it's just really funny to me, and I love that they integrated this game with and made a storyline and a whole almost movie-like thing about it. So Halo Combat Evolved finally in the collection. Yeah. Now this one, last but not least, is something I've been hunting for a while. Finally found it. Apparently it had just been traded in. So I snatched it up really nicely. I need to clean it up a little bit because, used games tend to get a little ugly. And that'll be Skate for the Xbox 360. I was a big Tony Hawk Pro Skater fan. Of course, who wasn't? 1, 2, 3 was okay, but 4 was great. Tony Hawk Underground is awesome. But Skate just came out and made it a little bit more realistic. You know, with all your tricks, and you have to like flick the stick in the right way in order to, you know, do the trick and everything like that. Again, I'm really excited to play this one because I never got to play it. Again, it was one of those games that I watched my friends play. I watched my friends play and do everything, man. Like, I watched them play a lot of games, and that's what kind of opened my mind up to a little bit more games, but I never got around to getting them and actually playing them myself. So, Skate is one of those. I can't wait to dig into this one, and hopefully I'll have gameplay on the channel soon of all of these games, because I'm really excited to get into it. So, well, those are my retro pickups for the day. Thank you so much for watching. I just want to give a shout out to the places I did go to, because some of them are smaller local businesses, and if you are in the Houston area, please check these guys out. They do great stuff. I mean, support your local businesses right now because they're the ones that need it the most. Shout out to Rare and Classic Games on Jones Road in Houston. Shout out to Hey Bro Video Games, which is located in Traders Village, along was it Eldridge, and Game Over Video Games. I know those guys are a little bit bigger, but they do great stuff. They had a really nice sale today. But shout out to them. The guy that helped me out was very nice and helpful. Usually you don't get that with big corporate, stores, but they're very passionate about video games, just like we all are. And so shout out to them. Just one more thing before I go. I am going to start streaming a lot more, and I'm thinking about creating a new Twitch channel specifically for Hustletown Gamers. But for right now, if you want to follow me on my current Twitch channel, which is DJ Kanai, the link will be in the description, and this is how to spell it right here, just in case you want to type it in the search bar and check it out for yourself. But I appreciate y'all watching. Make sure to give a follow on Twitch and watch me stream sometimes. Hopefully I'll get a schedule in soon because my work schedule is pretty consistent now. So I'll come up with a stream schedule and we'll bang it out. So appreciate y'all watching. My name is JoCo from Hustletown Gamers. Peace out.